American and Chinese forces are operating closer to each other than ever before. One miscalculation, one confrontation, one wrong move could send shockwaves through the global economy and push the world's two most powerful nations toward a dangerous crisis. This is the new Pacific Flashpoint. The new Pacific Flashpoint. Why? U.S. China tensions are entering a dangerous new phase. What if the next global crisis doesn't begin with a missile launch, but with a single ship crossing the wrong line? In the vast waters of the Pacific Ocean, a silent struggle is unfolding. No explosions, no declarations of war. Yet every movement is being watched. Every maneuver is being calculated, and every mistake could change the future of the world. Today, the United States and China are engaged in one of the most important geopolitical competitions of our time, a competition that stretches across oceans, technology, trade routes, and military power. Welcome to Geopol AI. Let's uncover why the Pacific Ocean is rapidly becoming the center of global tension. For decades, the Pacific has been the engine of global commerce. Trillions of dollars worth of goods move through these waters every year. Energy supplies, critical resources, advanced technology. The lifelines of the global economy all pass through this region. But beneath the surface of prosperity, a strategic rivalry is intensifying. China sees itself as a rising global power determined to secure its interests and influence across the Indo-Pacific. The United States sees itself as the guarantor of freedom of navigation and regional stability. As both powers expand their presence, the distance between cooperation and confrontation grows smaller, and the stakes continue to rise. The most fascinating part of this competition is that it doesn't look like traditional warfare. There are no massive invasions, no front lines, no official declarations of conflict. Instead, the battle is being fought in what experts call the gray zone, a space between peace and war, a space where pressure can be applied without triggering a direct military response. Coast Guard vessels patrol disputed waters. Surveillance aircraft monitor strategic locations. Cyber operations quietly target critical systems. Civilian maritime fleets appear in areas where geopolitical interests collide. Each action may seem small, but together, they create a powerful strategic message, and every move is carefully calculated. Because in modern geopolitics, influence can be just as important as firepower. But the competition doesn't stop at sea. A far more significant battle is taking place behind the scenes. The battle for technological supremacy, artificial intelligence, advanced semiconductors, autonomous systems, cyber capabilities, space-based networks. These technologies are no longer just economic assets. They are instruments of national power. The nation that leads these fields could shape the future of military strategy, economic growth, and global influence for decades to come. This is why restrictions on advanced technology exports have become such a critical issue. This is why supply chains have become strategic assets. And this is why governments around the world are investing billions into next-generation innovation. The race is no longer simply about who has the largest military. It's about who controls the technologies of tomorrow. Yet despite the growing rivalry, neither Washington nor Beijing appears eager for direct conflict. The costs would be staggering. Global markets could be shaken. Supply chains could be disrupted. Energy prices could surge. And the economic consequences would be felt across every continent. That reality is why diplomacy remains essential. Leaders continue to meet. Military communication channels remain open. Regional partnerships continue to expand. Everyone understands one simple truth. Miscalculation is the greatest danger, because history has shown that major conflicts often begin not with deliberate decisions, but with misunderstandings. And in an environment where military forces operate closer than ever before, the margin for error becomes dangerously small. Today, the Pacific Ocean is more than a body of water. It has become the central stage of 21st century geopolitics, a region where power is measured not only by fleets and aircraft, but by technology, economic resilience, and strategic influence. The decisions being made right now, in Washington, in Beijing, and across the Indo-Pacific, could shape the global balance of power for generations. The world is watching. The stakes are enormous, and the story is far from over. If you enjoyed this analysis, subscribe to Geopol AI for more insights into global security, military technology, geopolitics, and the forces shaping tomorrow's world. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next analysis.